हांव एंथनी डिसिलो फ्रॉम आसोलना आमगेली एक व्हिडिओ चयलां सो आय डोंट वॉन्ट टू डिबेट वॉट ही इज सेयींग बट देन एक सेकंड पॉयंट ऑफ व्यू दवरूंक सोदता एंड दीस व्हिडिओ इज डेफिनेटली नॉट टू एन इंडिविज्युअल दीस इज इन जनरल हे दिसांनी गार्बेज आमी चोयताय जायत जाण हिंगा थिंगा उडयताय कोण आपल्या घरान तुका आतां न्ही 10th गव्हर्मेंट तिंगून उडयताय कोण आपल्या रस्त्यार काडटात दुसऱ्या रस्त्यार उडयताय कोण आपल्यागे विलेजीन तूं काडटात दुसऱ्या विलेजी उडयताय दॅट इज पॉसिबिलिटीज आर देर आनी तेका वेन अ पर्सन इज कॉट देर आर सर्टन रुल्स इन इट्स प्लेस सो गार्बेजी रुल्स प्रमाणे तेमकां यू हॅव टू take them to the law. But in the last few years, ek pauti I am soila, then there are some people who are getting caught on the roadside dumping garbage while moving in the scooters and in the cars. And when they are caught, some people who are vocal, that them bond kotai, stop kotai, they make them to pick up the garbage. Not only that, I have seen people making them to clean that whole area, the stretch. Sometimes they are caught on cameras. This type of people also, yes, a partial, extra constitutional authority is used in a bigger interest of hygiene mundu. Of course, there are laws and there are officers to deal with it, theory-wise or on paper. But if some instant justice is being done in a very loving way or in a very kind manner, I think so we all can learn. I will say it is amicably being done between the two parties, the party who is dumping the garbage and the party who has caught them dumping the garbage. That is one type of indirect punishment. Of course, the direct punishment is complaint to the authorities and let the authorities take action on them. They may consider whatever is needed there. Fine, garbage dumping, fine, but definitely I don't believe that we have extra constitutional power or we should take extra constitutional power and threaten or make them to do such acts which are not civilized. And recently I have seen sometimes a garbage is dumped somewhere and some authorities, Sarpanch or some environmentalists, they go and start searching into the bags or they search into the localities, and if they find somebody's documents or address or a name who is a known person maybe, or if they have the full address and if the person's address is somewhere a local address, then these people try to contact them and then either warn them or make them to come and pick up that garbage or threaten them. Fine, till then I can say, fine. But what if that, in that garbage, if some document is found, within that maybe 10, 20 kgs of garbage, and a document is found like maybe electricity bill, phone bill, water bill, or some ID proof, a document is found. What do we do? Nobody has seen, no CCTV camera footage, just the document among the bigger garbage. Can we use the extra constitutional authority and give them warning over the social media, give them some 24 hours time, and then tell them of dire consequences that next day we'll bring all this garbage and dump it next to your house? Is that civilized? Is that constitutional? Now, if everybody starts doing this, then we don't need any civic authorities there. We don't need policing. I think that could create a wrong precedent. And especially when well-known people start doing this, then what about people who go by sheer instinct? So, what could happen is, there are possibilities in that bigger garbage. Somebody's document might have reached there in the garbage, not because of the fault of the person whose that bill belongs to. What if that bill along with the garbage was given to some housemaid or a servant to be dumped in the garbage, and he unfortunately goes and dumps it somewhere? Or somebody out of anger gets one document of his enemy with whom he wants to settle a score. He goes and dumps this one Xerox or a copy of any of his documents in a public place, and then a well-planned design to harass such people, then what can be done? Can we do such things? Can we use extra constitutional authority just because we found a document in the name of a certain person? Can we take law into our hands? Is there no authority, civic authorities? Are there no police? So are we going to do the policing then? Will it not set a bad precedent? It will set a bad precedent. Now today I had to speak this because it was nice of a person once, long back, many years back, in one dump, in one garbage, it had so happened that my one medical bill was found. And that garbage was heaps of garbage. So one bill was found in that. It was good of the person that he spoke to me. He called me because my contact number was there. And he asked me about this. And that route, there were CCTV cameras also. And I straight away told him that I have not traveled that path for the last more than 10 days. But then one of the documents was found. I would still say yes if there was some CCTV footage, or if somebody has seen me dumping that, fine. Then also we cannot use extra constitutional authority. If there are certain fines, they have to be imposed. But if amicably something can be done, that has to be done. Otherwise, all over Goa, people will start taking the law in their hands, and this could be bad for our state of Goa already when there are so many discords. I've been telling this time and again that government must provide dustbins at every 500 meters or every 1 kilometer distance. And I've been telling this for ages now. We don't have proper dustbins right from Betul to Naveli. Not even 10 dustbins we can see in that stretch of 10 kilometers. So that we can see all along the road garbage is being thrown. Everybody gets up early morning, either they go for walk, jogging, cycling, or they go for work. While they carry that garbage and they just dump it into another person's area. So this has to stop, but at the same time, we need to be a little bit shrewd and careful that we don't use extra constitutional authority, give warnings and dire consequences of bringing an dumping the full garbage into the house or next to the house or around the house just because one of the documents of theirs is found in among that garbage without having any evidence by humans or by digital media. I hope this thing can be corrected and better sense prevails and all the people who dump the garbages here and there, please do not do so. Thank you very much.